Good evening, everyone. It's your man, JB, the Unknown Prophet, and I am here with another episode of Words of Wisdom. And in today's episode, it's going to be about ignoring negative people in society. Now, a lot of times in life, there's a lot of people who are not happy. As you can see, you walk around the streets every day, you go into a retail store, you go into a gas station, you see people just unhappy. It can be a clerk, it can be an employee, it can be a student, it could be anybody. It could be a pedestrian walking down the street. And you can see how people just seem to be unhappy. They give you a bad attitude, they treat you bad, they have no manners, they treat you with a disrespectful way. And there's a lot of negative people nowadays in life. And this episode is mostly on how to give some advice for you people on if you run into people who are unhappy and just seem negative, and pretty much it's all about how to avoid them. As you can see in life, everywhere you go, there can be someone that cuts you off. There can be someone at a store who talks to you in a rude way. Or, for example, you can be wearing a beautiful dress that you like, for you ladies, and someone randomly comments and says, "Oh my god, that dress is disgusting. Oh my god, that dress looks ugly." Things like that. That's an example of negative people. And you cannot let negative people come into your life and try to stop you or bring you down, because those people are just very unhappy with themselves. As you can see, day in, everywhere you go, there's always unhappy people. You go to your school, just some people are not happy, they're not confident with themselves. And there's people that say bad remarks on things that you do, and you cannot let those people bring you down in your life. There's a higher percentage in this society of more unhappy people than happy people. So my advice on avoiding negative people is to not let them inside of you. Just avoid them, block them. We're not here to impress the world. We're here to impress ourselves. We're here to make ourselves feel good. You want to wear a certain dress because you love it and you like it, you shouldn't worry about what people think of you. Now, if you're living in life trying to satisfy every single critic and negative people, then pretty much you're living an unhappy life just like those other people. You see, a lot of those negative people are unhappy with themselves. They lost a job, they have an unhealthy marriage, they have problems with their families, they treat each other with no respect, and some people were raised in a bad way. And pretty much you cannot bring in negative people into your life. As a matter of fact, we should have a vision to want to help those negative people, because some of these people out here just seem to look like they need a lot of help. They need a lot of guidance. And negative people are everywhere. It's hard to avoid them. It's hard to block them sometimes because they're all up in your face. They're always telling you things, shouting out bad names to you. Or there could be negative people in your school just saying bad slurs about you, commenting bad things in your Instagram or Facebook. And just, you have to avoid all those negative people. You cannot bring them in your life. Now, I've dealt myself with many negative people in society, and I don't let no one get the best of me. I try to enjoy my life to the fullest and live a happy life, and always stay positive, think positive, because that's how you live a happy, healthy life. You don't want to live your life negative. You don't want to live your life criticizing others. We don't get anything out of that. I mean, if you think about it, all these negative people, when they're being negative and trying to bring down certain people from politics, from sports, from when you see a basketball player that they're so good, and then you hear all these negative people, all these critics talking down on them, and the minute they miss a ball shot and they miss it, all these people just run onto Instagram, Facebook, and just start commenting, "Oh my God, this LeBron James sucks. Oh my God, why is LeBron James missing all these shots?" And those are examples of negative people, or people have their own opinions in life, and we have freedom of speech. Everybody is free to say things, but a lot of times, since we're in the United States and it's freedom of speech, you're gonna hear everything. You're gonna hear positive things, negative things, and the best thing to do is always walk with a vision as, I am not gonna let negative people stop me. I am gonna focus on positivity and be happy with myself, and be focused on living a happy life. As you can see, the elections are coming soon this year in November. There's different critics, negative people saying things about Bernie Sanders, about Donald Trump, about Hillary Clinton, about Joe Biden. There's so many negative things, and you don't know what is the reality or not. Social media loves to say negative things and likes to stir things up. But a lot of times, a lot of the things that you hear, a lot of these negative things you hear on social media and in the digital media world, from Facebook, Instagram, a lot of them are negative comments, and they're not true. You cannot let all these negativities bring you down and affect you from living a happy, positive life. Remember, people, we only live once, and we should always focus on living a happy life. Because when you think about it, when you die, and let's say you die and you never enjoyed your life, so what was your purpose here on earth? You just were living here to not enjoy a good life, to not enjoy it to the fullest, enjoy the small things you have, cherish your family, your pets, your car that takes you around every day. You can have negative things like people say, "Oh my God, your car looks like it's over 20 years old. You need a new car. Oh my God, you need a haircut. Oh my God, you need some new shoes. Oh my God, look at that shirt. Oh my God, what are you wearing?" Or, "Oh my God, do you believe in God?" Things like that. They're all negative comments, negative things, and you should always block them. Walk in a way that you're happy with yourself, and that's what should matter in your life. If you're happy with yourself, with what you believe in, with what you wear, with your style, your personality, it doesn't matter who likes it or not. We're not here to please society. We're not here to please all those negative people. We're not here to impress them. You're in this earth to live a happy life and impress yourself. That's what you guys, everybody in earth, should be focusing on. And a lot of times we're busy, we're easy to just fall for these negativities and feel low of ourselves. A lot of people lead to depression. We have parents who bring people down, insult them, make them feel like they can achieve something. For example, there can be a skinny kid, a really skinny kid who wants to be a wrestler, and he pretty much doesn't seem to have the body to be a professional wrestler, but his dad is telling him, "Oh my God, you think you can be in that ring slamming other guys and being tough? The first thing they're gonna do is sit on you, and you're just gonna be like a little roach getting stepped on." That's an example of negative comments from your own parents, trying to stop you, make you feel like you can achieve something, like you can become something that you want to do so bad, and achieve something that you believe in and love. And that's why you have to block negative people, even sometimes if it comes from your family. In many cases, your family can be very negative. Now, I'm not telling you not to love your family, because remember, I believe that we should set an example and try to be helping all these negative people and make them realize that what they're doing is not right. It's not good to bring other people down and make them feel low of themselves, bullying people with words and negative comments. And pretty much my advice is to just ignore negative people. Now, the example about pro wrestling is because, there can be someone who wants to be a wrestler and their parents are making them feel like they can't be good at that sport or they can't handle the sport. You always got to believe in yourself. I guarantee you that if that little kid joins wrestling, he's going to give his heart out and show people, even though he's a skinny, scrawny little kid, that he's going to be probably the best grappler, the best wrestler around. And even by his size, he's going to prove people wrong. And people, all those negative people that said that he can't do it, they're just going to swallow their words and realize, oh wow, that all their negativities that they're doing is for nothing. Now, that doesn't go for me. I used to do some pro wrestling. I used to be in CCW, Coastal Championship Wrestling, with Pablo Marquez. And I've taken a little break because I've been focusing on other things right now. And I still love wrestling now, but my reference was just an example for any little skinny kid out there who probably was trying to be a wrestler and people are just making them feel like they can't do it. And pretty much this video is just all about how to avoid all these negative people and negative comments from society, from politics. There's always going to be negativities, and it's all because this is freedom of speech. We're in a country where everybody feels like they're entitled to speak their mind and say anything. And that's why you just have to always focus on blocking negative people and blocking negative comments. Because if you don't, you're always going to be unhappy just like them. And you're going to be letting people get the best of you and bring you down. For example, you can have an injury in a sport and people can tell you, oh, this guy's not coming back. Forget it. He's done. Those are negative things. People not believing in you, that you can come back and stronger and better than ever. Things like that, avoid them. Negative people, avoid them. Okay? So this wraps up this episode of avoiding negative people. And I hope that my words of wisdom helped you guys out on this topic. And all I can say is, let's focus on a happy life and focus on avoiding negative people and stay strong and don't let no one bring you down, no matter what. Until next time.